If you are looking for advice on how to start a YouTube channel as a DJ and producer, you're here in the right place, because in this video I'm gonna tell you about what are the best video topic ideas as a music producer or DJ. What works well, what doesn't, and what do you have to look out for. My name is Dexter Clark and I do music production tutorials. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribed and hit that bell. Let's first talk about audience, because if you know what your audience is, then you can tailor your videos around that. And this is where all the marketing books are raving about. Pick a specific niche. The more you are specific, the more chance you have to blow up. Because in a certain niche, you don't have much competition. For example, the target audience for my YouTube channel is a music producer, 32 years of age, at the beginning of his music production career, and has a wife and 2 kids. And he does this next to his daytime job, and he struggles a little bit to make ends meet. Realize who you are targeting specifically. Are you targeting fans, broad audience fans who love music? That can be the whole world. Or are you targeting fellow music producers and DJs? In my case, I target fellow music producers and DJs, or music producers in this case. The problem with being too broad is that it appeals to no one, so no one will consume your content or your product. If you produce music, you might be inclined to think that the whole world is your targeted audience, but that isn't the case. First of all, you produce in a certain kind of genre, techno for example. Second, you have a specific target audience, probably younger people, and my mother probably won't listen to techno. The problem, however, with being too specific is, first of all, you won't make a dent and no one will consume your content. Second of all, you might get burned out on your content because you're making the same content over and over and over again. You're not interested in your own content anymore. So what I decided to do is focus on music producers, but I want to make more broad content that not everyone talks about. So I will do tutorials about nerdying around in your DAW so everything sounds terrific, but I will also make content that is more broader than that. For example, making a video about topics for a YouTube channel for a music producer and DJ. So if you have an idea for a video topic, filter it through your target audience. Next, what could be great or not so great video ideas for a YouTube channel as music producer and DJ? Do reviews about products, software, hardware. There is enough stuff on the market. For example, DJ controllers. Pioneer poops out DJ controllers every day of the month, and users are totally lost on what's going on and what little tiny feature the new one has extra above the other. That could be a great topic to make videos about. What you could do is make a deal, for example, with your local dealer. By the way, I've tried already contacting Pioneer. They are not really cooperative in this. But try to contact a local dealer and see if you can make a deal if a new controller comes to market that you are one of the first to borrow it for a day, for example. But there's also DJ software on the market, review DJ software. There is a ton of stuff out there. You can review, for example, the extras for Recordbox DJ that you can buy. But as a music producer, you can review DAWs or plugins for DAWs. There are a ton of plugins for DAWs. Then tutorials. You can do tutorials about pretty much anything as a DJ, but also as a producer. If a producer or a DJ searches on a certain topic, he searches on YouTube and not on Google. The simple reason, therefore, is it's visual. You can hear what's going on, you can see what's going on, and there is no blog post in the world that can do the same thing for your audience as a video. To get a quick start, you have to be a famous producer or extremely hot girl or have a unique angle. For example, I've written down a YouTube channel. Reid Stefan, for example, is a music production tutorial channel that has a puppet that explains music production to you. It's funny and it is a unique angle. I've also written down You Suck at Producing. That is run by the character Underbelly, who has, well, the most ridiculous real-world analogies, but he gets the information across and it's super unique. You could start a music channel on YouTube. Music is huge on YouTube. You can produce the music yourself and upload it at the end of the week, for example, to your YouTube channel. Downside is you have to produce a lot, and even the bigger producers don't always produce one song a week, probably less. So you have to really get going. Gathering watch time minutes with a music channel is pretty difficult to do. Watch time minutes is the amount of minutes that a video is watched. For example, if you have an 8-minute video and people watch 5 minutes of that video, you have 5 minutes of watch time. Watch time makes sure that you are promoted more if you have more watch time. That is also called channel authority. Watch time minutes is a little bit difficult because your song is 3 minutes long, for example, so you have only 3 minutes of watch time. However, the amount of bingeable content on your channel is pretty big, but therefore you have to have a lot of music on the channel. The music production part is the part that is the most time consuming of running a music channel on YouTube. But the video production part can be pretty easy. You can zoom in or out an image and the music is playing under that. But you can also use After Effects or Apple's Motion to do some reacting graphics. You only have to program that once and reconnect a new song if you want to make a new video. Because it's so quick, you can make multiple videos a day and plan ahead a month or maybe 2. You can maybe eliminate that most time-consuming part, making the music yourself, by letting people send in their music. Only getting to that point that people want to send in your music, that can be quite tricky, because you first have to have the audience for sending in the music. But there is no audience when you have no music, so that's the chicken or the egg problem. Copyright strikes are an ever-lurking danger, however. There is a statistic certainty that you will get a copyright strike sooner or later. Because someone can send in a song that did not clear his samples, or someone can send in a song that is not his own and copyright protected. And since copyright strikes are severe penalties, you have to be very, very careful with that. 1 strike is nasty, 2 strikes is problematic, 3 strikes means channel deleted. Not only channel deleted, your Google account is deleted. So if you have multiple channels will be deleted. Audio Library is a YouTube music channel that takes music from small producers and puts them on his or her YouTube channel. The problem is that they claim it's copyright-free music and you can download it, but most of those links don't work, and a couple of links link to download gates, and most download gates don't work properly. I made a special video about download gates and why you should not use them. The link is in the description. Putting your DJ mixes on YouTube is a super bad idea. Believe me, I've tried. Because you are running into copyright issues sooner or later. I've seen YouTube channels do it, Mr. Brelt and Weasel for example. The problem is that they take a risk that their videos are getting copyright striked every single time they upload a video. For more information about copyrights on YouTube and DJ mixes on YouTube, definitely check out my video I did about the topic. The link is in the description below. You can also make vlogs. But I have to say the DJ space is pretty much occupied by names like Martin Garrix or Laidback Luke, for example. So you have to fight against those big channel names to make vlogs about. You can do that with the intention, well, I'm gonna show how to make it as a DJ. Problem with that is that it takes a lot of grinding, and grinding generally makes not interesting vlogs. Music production, however, I think it's more doable. I only know one channel, Jon Sine, that does that. Also there, it can be really difficult to make it interesting because you are all day behind the computer, and if you go and sign a record contract, for example, you go into a building, you can't film that meeting. I talk about that extensively in my book, What Big Tubers Don't Tell You, how to make interesting vlogs. Definitely check that out. The book has additional downloads for DJs and producers and answers questions like how to get more views on YouTube, how to get more subscribers, and how to make money on YouTube.